Of course it's not.
Fortunately, Heartman has a device in his lab that should allow us to resolve this problem. But the DHV Magellan must remain stationed at the Southern Environmental Observatory to defend it from potential threats, meaning we cannot provide you with transport. You've helped us come this far. Too far to give
You
up
wouldn't have
when
been
we're so
able
close.
to anyway. It's not on the net.
You're the
What?
only one who can handle this
Did they
job.
forget their own
Take as long as
rules?
you need. But whenever you're ready, access the terminal at Hartman's lab and review the brief for this main order.
Good morning, Tamara. Yeah, Rainy?
I sincerely hope you understand, Sam. Fragile never stopped thinking about how all of this was affecting you. Whenever you weren't around or were asleep, Fragile approached me to see how you were holding up under the strain. She wanted to know how often you talked to Lou in the pod, how much everything weighed on your mind, if you ever thought about what happened. She had faith that you would one day come to accept the reality of your situation. It wasn't just for your sake. Fragile needed you too. There are people out there who need help, Sam. Whenever you're ready to face what's next, summon your strength and get to it.
Get clean. Oh no. Sam might want to sit there and cry some more.
Sam, Tarman here. I want you to take a good look at the DHV Magellan. Her main cannons are operational, and it's all thanks to you. Contact us whenever you require fire support, and we'll be sure to oblige.
Did you take a look at that post from the Southern Environmental Observatory on the SSS? It seems ghost mechs are active in their local region, and the tar currents there are still in a rather chaotic state. This is Higgs's doing, all in service to a greater plan. We shouldn't underestimate him either, Sam. Let's take care on our way to Heartman's lab.
Okay, I'd refill these, so that's good.
morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
We could just teleport there. Leave all the loot. Yeah.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
We got the bear minis. The bear minis here. What is that? Is this a personal thing or is this a... I need a teleporter. I don't know what the... I don't even know what this thing is I'm looking at. I think this is a storage room. I don't think this is the teleporter. Maybe it is? I don't know. Safe house. Why don't I see transponder? I wonder if I actually can't build one here. Let's see. I fucking goofed.
I see you came here by way of the transponder, Sam. That's good thinking. It's a rather quick and efficient way to get from point A to point B, isn't it? For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostmech's sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the S7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility. Collect it before embarking on your journey to the distribution center. You know what to do, Sam. We'll rendezvous on site later.
Okay, I see a route. I see a crazy route. I see two crazy routes. Okay. This one's kind of cringe because this one involves me having to go down and up, around, like kind of side hug this mountain. However, there is a road here that does a considerable amount of travel. I can drive up. I could probably drive up and around. That road is huge. I might just take that because of the road. Now this one. So either way I can take, there's huge roads to take. Huge road, huge road. Go into some lost zone. There's another road that could probably bypass a good bit of these dudes. Keep to the top, another road, and then feeds back up. That's also, this is also a pretty solid way. Wait, fuck, now I'm not sure if this is a road or if it's a,
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North Distribution Center is a long ways away. And by my reckoning, there's a number of different viable routes. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snowy mountains. A dangerous proposition to say the least. You might find zip lines, ladders, and other structures en route to make your life a little easier. But without those conveniences, you'll need to make that deadly trek the hard way. If you're still keen, make sure you pack all the mountain climbing essentials and then some. Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east. Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures available, you'll need to come prepared to put in some work. Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way you came. A fair few porters have already made use of that route since you paved the way. I imagine you'll find it easier going than the first time through. That route will also bring you close to the monorail.
yeah, it's a
Get it up and
monorail.
running, and you can catch a ride too. Ultimately though, the route you take and the methods you utilize are entirely up to you. So take a moment to weigh your options and prepare as you deem fit.
Jesus. All right, I think this way is probably the easier route. Okay, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Alright. We can just ride it, bro. No weapons on this? Really? Alright. Let's get moving.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Bro, why this thing has no weapons on it is beyond me. Alright. Extend the chiral network further. Is this the one where I can like take the... strap in for a good old-fashioned road trip. Okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
There's another juicer. Multiple juicers this way. Keep it moving. why somebody thought it would be cooler if we put a ramp here instead of like a bridge is beyond me. But whatever, I'll take it. It gets us across. We probably gotta go refuel bags now. There we go. Yeah, bro. Good job, Death Stranding sweats, bro. The sweats do be carrying this game. Oh shit, here comes the rain. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Whew. It almost took me.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah. What the hell is this? Well, yeah, I see those, what do we call those, chiral jellyfish? Where the hell am I at now? Okay. All right. Don't know where I'm at.
Commencing route creation.
But we're going to try to get back on track.
Delivery.
Okay. We have definitely gone off the beaten trail.
Creation. Delivery route finalized.
I don't know, just go straight.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
In the middle of a dull-lit, weightless street, stands the shadow of a man shaped just like me. My curiosity keeps me confused. Still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose.
Shit. Fucking remove everything.
Commencing route creation.
What is this, bro?
Delivery route finalized.
The rain I don't accept, wash away my sins. Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit. Because I never said no or put up a fight. And I'm emotionally impaired. When I look at you, and I'm trying to keep these bones inside my skin. But my body's in the hole my shadow digs.
Oh my god.
Struggle to maintain my
Now leaving chiral
position.
network coverage.
I don't know where this place actually is. And my markers
Soil's dried from this
are like in the worst
hole of
areas.
rusted tin. And I wonder if I survive this
Okay, I think it's found it.
without you.
I was like, it must be on the other side of this mountain.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery to process your orders and requests.
Alright. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I am guessing
Oh,
you're
hello.
Sam, right?
Bianca.
You've come a very long way just to make this delivery. I should only need a moment to inspect the cargo. I feel flattered to receive something that's clearly been handled with so much care.
I can handle you with care as well.
I've been looking forward to seeing you. Hopefully this won't be the last time. Okay, use your Cupid to put us online.
Oh my god. 3 more places. Let me guess. Whatever I gotta get for the next one is in that bandit camp. Quadruple rocket launcher. Unguided rockets in quick succession.
Now displaying your current porter grade. Well, looks like we're finally on the chiral network. I really respect what you drawbridge folks have been doing. Being a part of it all is such a great honor. The situation here was pretty dire, but deep down, I just knew that with your help, we'd get through it. It broke my heart when the Earth opened up and swallowed Cardinal Fort Knott. Ever since that day, the tar currents and chiral fields have only grown more unstable. I doubt these anomalies will get any better until you finish linking up the continent. But only a bit further to go, right? I'm sure we can finish strong. I just hope all the ghost mechs sighted in this region lately won't slow you down. They're with Higgs, right? He has everyone worried. So, to better prepare you for whatever he has planned, I've shared data for a quadruple rocket launcher. Don't hesitate to use it to keep yourself safe. Once upon a time, I had aspirations of joining Fragile Express. Wanted to work alongside the living legend herself. Help her to reconnect the world, one delivery at a time. But circumstances often dictate the course of our lives, you know? So I ended up joining an APAC distribution team instead. Regardless of who I work for, I'd like to try and support Fragile's mission. Do what I can to unite the people in the same way she has. Well, as the name suggests, it launches powerful rockets. We developed it here using old data we dug up. The rockets fly in a straight line and are capable of inflicting far more damage than most conventional munitions. They're not only highly effective against ghost mechs, but BTs as well. I've heard that Higgs has already made his way as far as the Southern Environmental Observatory. So you'll need powerful armaments to deal with him. That said, this launcher is absolutely devastating. A little too devastating, perhaps. Under no circumstances must you use it on another human being. Yeah. The ground beneath it became incredibly unstable. Possibly due to the craziness with the tar currents. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expansion had to be devised. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott, though that's no longer an option either. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer you brought is just the thing we need to deal with this latest complication. We'll do what we can to provide support. Looking forward to working with you. Thank you again for stopping by. So you know, we intend to continue research and development of powerful technologies. We'll give it everything we've got, but with our limited number of staff, it might take a while. And we'd appreciate any help you can provide as well. I wish you and all the Drawbridge folks the very best of luck.
Sam, the tar current's behaving strangely again. We're unable to rendezvous with you just yet. The conditions are similar to when we observed that tarfall phenomenon before. I strongly urge you to proceed with caution.
This is Neil's doing, Sam. I'm sure we'll find him waiting for you beyond the tarfall. You need to confront him one last time. There's still so much we don't know about what happened 11 years ago. The nature of his relationship with Lucy, the baby that she was carrying at the time, and Lou, who was apparently born back then too. We need to see how all these pieces fit together if we're ever going to find the whole truth. So meet with Neil Vanna and settle things once and for all.
You can do that. Alright, meet with Neil Vanna and settle things once and for all. I want one of these. Oh yeah, look at that. It's bound. It's bound. That's sweet. Wait, can I save now? There we go. Alright. Last time we do this fight, I guess.
Is it coming? What was that?